Hello, everyone. Welcome to Conservative Truth Radio. I'm your host, Jeroneld. We got some good news coming out of Pennsylvania. We're going to have good news coming from across the nation, folks. President Donald Trump won this thing hands down. Y'all know that. Everybody knows it. Good news coming out of Pennsylvania, though. There's a judge there that is upholding the delay on certifying. All right. Here in Gateway Pundit. You got to get on Gateway Pundit, all right? Gateway Pundit. Breaking huge. Pennsylvania judge files memorandum stating 2020 PA election likely unconstitutional. Trump case likely to succeed. Give state legislators power to choose electors. This is huge, folks. The Pennsylvania judge, Patricia A. McCullough, filed a memorandum of opinion on Friday stating the Pennsylvania preliminary election certification injunction was properly issued and should be upheld. In other words, the judge is saying that it was filed properly, it was issued properly, and there should be no reason for them to move forward, those electors, to move forward with certifying Joe Biden as the winner. Those 20 electoral votes in Pennsylvania are on hold. They cannot send that forward to Washington, D.C. and vote those 20 votes towards Joe Biden because it's unconstitutional. Why is it unconstitutional? Because of fraud, folks. They cheated. This is the largest cheat in American history, and it's right behind the Russia gate on President Donald Trump. And all of this is coming from the deep state and the Democrats. Who else? The deep state and the Democrats. And I believe once they do a diagnostic on those Dominion machines, you remember there in Pennsylvania that it was Dominion that was supposed to show up to a hearing. They didn't show up. They were a no-show, and they lawyered up. A clear sign of guilt. President Donald Trump won this thing. We shouldn't even be at this stage, people. We shouldn't even be fighting this stuff because President Donald Trump was up 700,000 votes before they stopped counting in Pennsylvania. All right? They did that to catch Joe up. They're going to be in a lot of trouble. We have additional good news. We have additional good news coming from Pennsylvania. 26 Pennsylvania House Representative Republicans and 8 senators call for withholding certification of presidential electors. All right? These people are not playing. These people are not playing. Senator Doug Mastriano. This power was given to the state legislator for the purpose of safeguarding the appointment of our president, specifically contemplating corruption and ensuring that people are not disenfranchised through corrupt election process. And so he was one of the leaders in this process. He was an ex-general, and all this began with this.
Normally, you would expect to see a smooth curve going up, not any big spikes. That's kind of what Greg was talking about, the anomalies of loading and uploading those votes. So that big spike that occurs there is a prime indicator of fraudulent voting.
And that's 604,000 votes in 90 minutes. Is that right?
Correct. This is 337 votes, 337,000 votes in that
period of time.
Yes.
And when you look at this entire curve with all these spikes, can you calculate how much of a vote that accounted for Biden and how much for Trump?
Close to 600,000. I think our figures were about 570 some odd thousand that all those spikes represent over time.
For Biden?
Correct.
And how much for Trump?
I think it was a little over 3,200.
How about that? Now, just to go back to your original.
All right. How are you going to have 600,000 votes come in a span of 90 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes? 600,000 of them and only 3,200 go towards President Donald Trump. Over 500,000 votes are going to one candidate, Joe Biden. Joe Biden did not campaign. He didn't tell people what he was campaigning for. And how is he getting all of these votes? How is he beating the numbers that Barack Obama did? How is he beating the numbers that Hillary Clinton did? How is he beating the numbers that President Donald Trump did? How did this man get 80 million votes? Okay, 80 million. He broke records. But yet at the same time, the other day when he went live to talk about Thanksgiving, he only got a minuscule 1,000 viewers. If Joe Biden was so popular and if he got 80 million votes, don't you think that people would be just clamoring and jumping all over everything that he would do on video? He went live the other day and he only got 1,000 viewers, 1,000. This is crazy. It's a fraud. It's a fraud. President Donald Trump won this. And when everything is settled down, when all the dust settles, when all of these fraudulent fronts that the Democrats have put forward, when they fall and when they crumble in court, President Donald Trump is going to be sitting there in the Oval Office for 4 more years. And I'm going to tell you this, many of these people are going to jail. How about that? Trump 2020.